Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on you knuckles. Say it ain't so, HD. Say it ain't so. This is it. This is it. This is it. It's like, are you serious? We have come a long way to get to part 5. Now, top 90. We're going to finish off with 90. 81 is Kevin Garnett. 82 is Steve Nash. 83 is Mark Price. 84 is Yao Ming. 85 is Ray Allen. 86 is Chris Mullin. 87 is Klay Thompson. 88 is Chris Bosh. 89 is Pau Gasol. And now for the number 90, Dirk Nowitzki. You ain't got that bum in no 90. He ain't at no number 90. We got Dirk. 91, Mark Jackson. 92, Kevin Willis. 93, Dikembe Mutombo. 94, Carmelo Anthony. 95, Eddie Jones. 96, Sean Kemp. 97, Ralph Sampson. 98, Artis Gilmore. 99, Kyrie Irving. And top 100, let's see. I was hard on LeBrownies and everything, so. But he don't even make the top 100. That is going to Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, a.k.a. Chris Jackson. Yeah. Instead of 90, I gave you a-holes 100. So stop asking me about this goddamn bum. He is not in my 100. You want to know why he isn't? Because the guy is not a great basketball player. We're sticking strictly to basketball skills, basketball IQ, basketball one-on-one on the court. The guy is an F. Now, if you want to do a list on the top talented or athletic, some of the most athletic and talented players, then he would be in the top 5, if not top 3. He would be. But LeBrownies isn't no top 100 player. He's not. And y'all can bring all these stats up, and I just counter you like, okay, all these stats, right? Okay, all these stats. Well, how come in big games, this guy shrinks under pressure? This guy is like Paul George. And yes, Cool Beans, he is Paul George. They only can play with a lead or if they're down by so many points. But as far as the leader, as far as making guys better, they don't do that. Paul George can a little bit, but he can't even do it. When I judge hard. I had LeBron in my 50s, down to the 40s, until the latter part of his career. After Miami, LeBron James has been terrible. He's just been dressing it up because he's been giving you all these pretty stats. He's giving you all these triple doubles, or he's giving you these high point outputs, even in a blowout when they're winning or when they're losing. He's playing for stats. I don't respect players like that. You don't get on my list if you play for stats. This guy doesn't play with heart or tenacity. He doesn't. He doesn't play with heart or tenacity or anything. The guy's a big crybaby. All he does is cry, cry, cry. He runs to the league every time something wrong is happening. Not only that, this guy cannot stay out the damn spotlight. He can't stay out the spotlight. He got to always take everybody's shine. He always got to talk about, well, if we would have started the season, well, if your bum ass would have played in the damn bubble, you guys would have had a great season this year. And the season still was great because the games that were great doesn't include you. You're not included in these great games. We're having a great playoffs. Game 1 of the finals, Eastern Conference, Trae Young went off. He did something that you or Scottie Pippen couldn't do. He closed. He closed. You can't close. Everyone gonna bring up these stats. Well, look how many clutch shots. Them shots ain't clutch. He only makes those baskets if he is tied or he is up by 2. Go watch the film. Now, has he hit some shots where he's down 1 or 2 or 3? Yes, he has. But that is rarely. He's like 20-some%, if not in the teens on those type of shots. In the finals, do you want to know what his game-winning totals are? He's 0 for 6 in game-winning situations in the finals. So I don't want to hear this crap of he's clutch. Clutch isn't always about making that shot. It's about how you play under pressure. Do you turn the ball over? Kobe Bryant in pressure situations, his numbers are way better than LeBron's in the last 5 minutes of the game. His numbers go up, whereas LeBron's numbers go down. Go back and watch the Warriors finals. When he was having that monster first game, and he dropped 51, I believe. Go back and watch what happens after 5 minutes. He starts choking. Then he got the pick he wanted to put Steph on him. This bum here ain't even back Steph down. He let Steph stop him from getting to the post. How do you let a guy 6 feet not let you get to the post? See, this is the thing I'm telling you. You guys are so blinded by these numbers, you guys don't even watch the game. The guy can't even go right. The guy only goes left well because he's left-handed, but he shoots right. He's ambidextrous. The guy's a terrible free throw shooter, especially in the clutch. Because against Orlando back in the day, well, not back in the day, but in the 2000s, early in his career, he had plenty of times to get to the hole and score and get a foul. Earlier in his career, LeBron was taking those shots. He was attempting to take those shots. I gave him props for that. He was taking those shots. He was trying to make those shots. In Miami, he was trying to make those shots. Then after a while, he started passing out of the shot because he couldn't take the criticism of missing. Kobe Bryant probably got the most misses. He has the most misses in history. But did you think that stopped Kobe from going to take another shot? No. And to all you Jordan fans who like, he got the most misses, Jordan is in the top 5 of most missed shots as well. The only reason he's not that high up there is because Jordan stopped playing for some years and then came back, idiots. This is funny to me. Y'all thought I couldn't come up with a list that I couldn't find players better than LeBrownies. Now, the list in order that I have that I've been stating, those are subject to change. I was just writing names down, basically putting names down of people I felt were better. But this is the list of how it goes. Now, people will be like, you got KG down low. The reason I got KG down low is KG shrunk in a lot of games, which they needed him to step up. Wally Zerbiak used to hit some big shots to help them stay in the game. Spreewell as well, and Sam Cassell. KG was the one who wasn't able to close the deal. And there's nothing against him. KG could go higher if you want to. You know, I might have to put him where Shaq is at. Shaq has to go down. Everyone's like Dirk had that run. Before Dirk had that championship run, Dirk was choking in a lot of big games. Dirk was not winning a lot of big games like that in the playoffs. In the playoffs, he was okay. But the regular season, Dirk was amazing. Kevin Willis and Mark Jackson, those are throwback players. Kevin Willis was tougher. He manned the middle better, got the rebounds. What he did best is not going to show up in the stat sheet. I don't go by stats. I go by the player's skill level and go by who they played against. Carmelo Anthony has always been and will always be better than LeBrownies. If you given him the teams that LeBrownies had, Carmelo would have had at least a couple chips by now. Seriously. Kyrie Irving is better. Kyrie made my top 100. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, it could easily be a top 50 player if not for being blackballed. He was way better than LeBrownies. Way better all around player, especially at LSU. Sean Kemp and Ralph Sampson and Artis Gilmore, those guys, they're all different, but at the same time, they were more effective and had more impact than LeBrownies. Dikembe Mutombo, of course, you got to put Mutombo in there with his rim protection and the way they shocked the world by beating the Sonics in the first round. Amazing. Um, Clay Thompson is up there. Chris Bosh, Clay Thompson, Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol was very effective because you could run the offense through him, and he was able to find guys moving around, setting back screens, dumping it off to him. Pau Gasol was nice. He doesn't get enough respect. I just think people over give him respect because they try to diminish Kobe, but I'm like, why you got to diminish Kobe because he had Pau Gasol? Like, so what? Pau Gasol was a good role player, great number two player. Steve Nash and Mark Price were a lot better. Mark Price was hitting those threes, knocking them down. Very good at scoring, could pass the ball, get the ball to anybody. Steve Nash, without him, that D'Antoni system would not have been nothing in Phoenix. He made that system. People try to say the system made him, and that's not true. So, and we know why Bosch is on there over him. Bosch was a way better player than it's not even close. Bosch, if it wasn't for Bosch, he would not have had 2 rings in Miami. So Bosch's mid range and post game was destroyed because of playing with this bum. He had to learn how to play like a damn guard. He couldn't play like a big man because he would block the lane from LeBron because LeBron only could run people over and get to the lane or pull up from a three. What a joke, man. I don't know how y'all like this guy. And y'all mean 7'5" could score, could make the. Come on, stop it. It's not even close. Uh, So that's the list. Instead of 90, I gave you bums 100. I gave you haters, you dudes who always trying to say I don't know basketball. I just gave you 100 players that I've watched. And I also did research on, and I showed you they were better. You guys don't understand. I know basketball. You guys love LeBron. It's just y'all love him because of the marketing. They marketed him so well, you're lost in the sauce. Hulk Hogan was the same way in wrestling. He had no moves. I hated Hulk Hogan. I didn't like him until he was NWO Hogan. So and this has nothing to do with him stacking his team. I don't care about stuff like that because the point of the game is to win a championship. Whether you bring guys together or whether you go through the draft, the point is to win a championship. So all this, I frown upon guys who do that. Well, you must not want to win. So shut your ass up and go over there. We're going to grab him and him. If I had a chance to grab Kevin Durant or whoever in free agency or LeBron when he was out then, you would have did it because that's a part of the game. But that's the list. That's the list. Kevin Garnett, 81, 82 Steve Nash, 83 Mark Price, 84 Yao Ming, 85 Ray Allen, 86 Chris Mullin, 87 Clay Thompson, 88 Chris Bosh, 89 Paul Gasol, number 90 Dirk Nowitzki, number 91 Mark Jackson, number 92 Kevin Willis, number 93 Dikembe Mutombo, number 94 Carmelo Anthony, number 95, Eddie Jones. Number 96, Sean Kemp. Number 97, Ralph Sampson. Number 98, Artis Gilmore. Number 99, Kyrie Irving. And 100, we got Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. So, thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we are out. Daisy!